So this is my personal interview. I had done it for a while, so I figured I'd do a little interview. So this is how it goes. Shoot. So my first run in basketball was starting as a kid, growing up. Was about a little guy, and my mom brought me on this team when I was a little kid. And I didn't really have nothing to go for in life, and I always thought that would be pretty cool to be a part of, and I always thought be a part of something. And when I first joined my first basketball game, when I was about a little kid, uh, I didn't know what to do, and when I first joined the team, I was a Chicago Bulls league. It's like a little league or something, and I never been participated in anything. And I was always in dirt bikes games and stuff like that. Growing up, I was never gonna be a success story, and trying to fit in with the crowd, trying to do everything I can to fit in, and I never quite fit in with anything because I wasn't that good. So when I first joined the team, I was a little kid, found my teens, and I got in the game. And at the very last second, the team were winning by a point or two, and I happened to get in the game. And when I first got the ball in my hands, it was 3 seconds clicking down, and I ended up throwing the ball in the opposite court, half court. I ended up going my shot. First shot was a half court shot, and happened to be the other shot was on the opposite side. So I took the shot on the opposite side, and I ended up making it, and the other team ended up winning. I made a half court shot. My teammates were just looking at me. It's like, what are you doing? The shot's over there, man. Come on. I was thinking, oh man. And the other team was greeting me and stuff like that. Thank you. You did a good job, and it's just like thinking to myself, man, I'm a failure. I made the shot. Opposite side court. The other team won because of me. So I quit playing basketball since I was then. And, growing up, when I got a little bit older, first time at my high school, which I graduated, went to junior high school. I remember my first game, I had the first shot in my life. And once I made that second shots, I'm thinking, oh great, I'm going to be somebody. Goes to find out, the more I kept on playing, the more I got more love of the game. I kept on playing it. Even though I never going to be a nobody or somebody. I was never going to be a somebody in life, and I'm going to be a somebody. So I made a name of myself at my own high school, which I grew up in, and people looked up to me, and they called me Jordine because I was making shots left and right, and just making them, making moves. I never played basketball that good before, until I joined, when I first went to junior high school, and it feels good. So I played a couple of games, and I was like, man. Then my high school coach, my junior high school principal looked up to me and said, this is my favorite player. And I looked up to that, and I tried to join the team, and I never quite made the team because I ended up walking out of the game. And it's like saying to myself, I'm never going to be a somebody. I was never going to amount to anything. I was never going to join a team. Never going to be a somebody, and it feels good, and I get to be something in life. And never take anything for granted, and it feels good. So it's my phone. Talking to a lot of people about my past history, and to think about where I was before, and never thought I'd be a somebody in life. And it feels good, and just to remind myself where I was before, and it's just like never please somebody. You signed up flunking the game. I walked out of practice route, and my friends were saying, "How come you enjoyed the team? Why you walk away? They're gonna put you in. They're gonna get you on the team. Why you walk away?" I'm thinking, man, is there anything possible for me to get back on the team? Because no, you can't. You can't get on the team. Thinking, great. So the team ended up losing the tournament the first game. They did bad without me, and then it's so bad. So I'd never quite be on the team. But goes to find out down the line, years go by, I graduated, and I went on to Harry High. I went to high school, and baseball player for a while. Thinking to myself, okay, this is another start for me in my life. I'm gonna go for it, and it feels good, and just to remind myself that I graduated from high school. Never quite graduated high school. I flunked, and I just never graduated from high school. But growing up, I've played basketball since growing up, and I made a name of myself as to continue to play the sport. And I love the game, and it made me who I am. I never quite give up on my dreams. Kept on moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And I kept on playing. I never quite gave up on my dreams. Like that. It feels good. So. As growing up, I always got hurt and everything, and just never succeeded in life, and just like kept on getting hurt and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a good question. What almost ended my career was a couple of injuries that I had playing during my life, and I had a couple of injuries, and they were pretty hard. I didn't take them too well. And I thought that was over for me. I thought my career was over for me, and I thought it was done for me. I was thinking I should hang it up. I've been playing for so long, and accomplished a lot in life and in the game. And it's just like, is this the end for me? No, I went through a lot of injuries. I recovered from a lot of injuries. I did a lot of therapy to get back on my feet and to keep moving forward. I was just like, I'm not going to give up. I'm still young. People are saying you're just too young. But doctors are telling me you should just hang it up and just call it quits. And because if you get hurt again, it's going to be over for you. And it's just like, it's not the end for me. And it feels good though, because I learned a lot in sports, and I learned a lot in injuries, and I thought about retiring. It's just like, is this the end for me? And so I thought of myself, and I looked at my behavior, and I looked at where I was, and it's just like, okay, I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to give up. So I learned a lot in my injuries, and I learned a lot in the past, and I learned a lot from my injuries. And I believe this one last injury I had that I thought was over for me. It was last year, and I was playing basketball with my friends before the tournaments was going to go on with my team before we won the championship. And I said to myself, "Great, I sprained my ankle. This is it for me." I was thinking to myself, "This is it for me. This is my last injury." But I wasn't. I ended up going through the process of therapy and icing my legs, my knees, and my ankles, and I'm back on my feet. You know, even though I'm at the age of 34, like Kobe, he retired at his certain age, and you know, because he couldn't take the beating no more, even though he loved the game. Just like me, I love the game. It's hard for me to give up the game that I love, you know, and even though I'm still young, you know, I accomplish a lot, you know, but you know, due to the injuries, I just like it runs through my head a lot. It's like this is it for me, you know, but you know, I'm still here, so my body would let me know what's going on when you retire, but I'm just not going to retire at a certain time. Maybe in a couple of years. Another good question. I don't think this will be the last run. I think I'll let my body do the talking. I have improved this year. I believe it. I know it. My team's going to do it this year. And I know my other teams are going to do it too. I know the Lakers are going to do it this year. Hopefully. We have to just tame to beat the Warriors. It's going to be a long run, but we'll see. But go forward from there this year. Just hopefully I don't get injured. But I won't because I'm pretty healthy. When I do retire, I want them to remember my name, what I've accomplished in life, and to never give up on your dreams. Keep moving forward. It only gets better because once you accomplish your goals and accomplish what what you have done and look back on it, I think it goes a long ways. And, legends already made like me is because I believe in myself that I can do it. And there's nothing to give up, never give up on no matter what, through injuries, through the pain and suffering. Play the game that you love, compassion, loyalty, respect, and it's the love of game changes your life, you know, it makes you live your dream, you know. I love the sport of basketball, my sport. I loved it since I was a little kid. I made a name of myself. I learned a lot from a lot of legends, like Kobe, Curry, everybody, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. The list goes on, you know. And people there before me, you know. I just love the game, you know. I love the game. You know. I want to say I'm thankful, you know, that I get to be a part of it, you know, and to love the game that it is, you know. And the game has taught me. But I learned a lot through my injuries. I learned a lot from my game, the games. I learned a lot from everything of it. You know, I made a name of myself, and I look up to all the legends too before me. When I do retire, I want them to remember my name, what I've accomplished, what I have done, what I've become, because I lived the dream that I wanted. The game made me who I am today. That's why they call me the legend. And it feels good, you know, God's good. But it feels good to be a part of this moment right here, talk about my past. I'm looking forward for the future. And I want to shout out to all the legends before me, and it feels good. So, it feels good. I want to say thank you. Thank you. And so I'm going to say this real quick though. I'm not going to retire. Maybe in a couple years ahead. Tell us how my body is. But you know, thankful to take a part of this moment to share my journey. It's a whole lot more journey to go through. I'm looking forward for 2020, but right now I'm worried about this year. So like me up, follow me if you guys can. And feels good, you know. Love you guys. Thank you for listening to my story. I got a lot more to say, but this is 2019. I'm gonna rewrite some new history this year. I'm gonna make some new history this year with my teams, and just go forward from that. But I want to say thank you for letting me share my story. Short, but it's something. Whatever. It's all good. All right. Peace. Thank you. I love you guys. God bless everyone. Thanks. Legend out. Repeat. Bite me.